Hello, students. Once again, a very warm welcome to the English class. It is one of the most interesting class because it deals with a very interesting topic, the sound of music. You know, my dear children, God has created each one of us, and He has created us so beautifully. He has blessed us with each and every organ that functions so well. And so, my dear children, we need to be so grateful to God. There are so many children who are born with some defect or the other, and so they are not able to function as normally as we can. Today, we will learn about one such girl named Evelyn Glennie who had a hearing problem, yet she overcame all difficulties and turned out to be one of the best musicians in the world. You will all open your textbooks and listen to me while I explain this topic to you. The sound of music. God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. Rush hour. Crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl, looking younger than her 17 years, was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring maiden faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. In this paragraph, the writer says that this girl, Evelyn, was waiting for a train. She was deaf, she couldn't hear. All that she could do is feel the vibrations of the train. She was frightened because for the first time she was going to attend an audition for the prestigious Royal Academy in London. Let's move on to the second paragraph. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Gradual means it had been slow. Her mother remembered noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard. It was when her name was called out to play the piano. She didn't move at all. She didn't show any reaction. And that was the time her mother realized that something was wrong with her. She hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. Isabel Glennie was the mother of Evelyn Glennie. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness. Conceal means she managed to hide her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated. Deteriorated means they had become very less. And her headmistress urged her parents means they forced her parents to take her to a specialist. A specialist is a doctor who would manage to treat her deafness. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired. Severely means very badly damaged. As a result of gradual nerve damage, they were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids. She should be fitted with hearing aids means she should be given a pair of hearing aids. Hearing aids is an equipment that helps you to hear in case you cannot. It's like a person who cannot see wears glasses. Similarly, a person who cannot hear will make use of the hearing aids. So this girl, Evelyn Glennie, was given a pair of hearing aids by the doctor. And the doctor suggested that she should be sent to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked black. Looked black means now everything turned out to be very sad, says Evelyn. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Pursue means to continue her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing the xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. A xylophone is a musical instrument. Most of the teachers discouraged her. Discouraged means they stopped her. They didn't want her to continue with music. But percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potentials. Percussionist is a drummer. Spotted her potentials means discovered her ability to play music. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way, says Evelyn. Suddenly, I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Now Evelyn couldn't hear the drum beats, but she could sense the vibrations of the drum being played. Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learnt to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. Now Evelyn had understood how to sense music through vibrations. Since she had learnt the art of feeling music, now she realized that it is only determination and hard work that will make her a great musician. She never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. My dear students, see this young girl of 16. At the age of 16, she went to almost every part of the United Kingdom. United Kingdom is England, with a youth orchestra. And that was the time she had decided to make music her life. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music. Audition means she gave a small performance. It's like a test. And scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. She gradually moved forward from orchestral work to solo performances. Initially, she played with a group, but slowly she moved on to playing alone. Solo performances means playing by herself. At the end of the 3 years course, she had captured most of the top awards. So, my dear students, just imagine a girl who couldn't hear. She could play music and she could be the topmost, winning every award. We have just finished with 4 paragraphs of this topic. I will continue with the next part in the next lesson. Thank you.